15,000 people arrived at Mondello Park in Ireland recently for the country's biggest motor show. Labelled as Japfest, it's a celebration of all things automotive and Japanese. The feature event was a sport that grew up on the mountain roads of Japan, and it was the highlight of the weekend, the final round of the Irish Drift Championship.
Drifting it's a controlled crash, from start to finish. It is the best action movie you can ever watch, combined with the best Formula One race you can ever watch. It is high impact, it is high intensity, high adrenaline, and just a lot of fun.
Well, the one amazing thing about drifting, we always say, is everyone is as stupid as each other, so there's no arrogance in the sport. Not a huge amount of financial reward, and it comes from every background and way of life. We've had 13-year-olds sitting talking to GPs on the start line, guys who work as aircraft mechanics and guys who work in motor factories around the country. It's a really mixed bunch of people, which makes it a really good community to be part of.
In 12 years, the IDC has grown into the most popular motorsport in Ireland. Mondello Park, its spiritual home, is the perfect place to take the high-powered rear-wheel drive machinery to the ragged edge.
These cars are probably the biggest horsepower production cars in any motorsport worldwide. Average horsepower figures this weekend is somewhere between 600 and 700 horsepower. There's a lot that goes into it, a lot that goes into setup, equipment on the cars, just to make them go sideways, but also to go fast sideways.
The challenge with Mondello here in Ireland is that it is high speed, and we run the track in reverse. So it is highly dangerous, which is why the cars must be incredibly safe. We're running 100-mile-an-hour entry into a blind right-hand bend, over a crest and into a really tight piece of tarmac. So it is incredibly challenging.
Championship CEO David Egan is also live commentator at IDC events, working alongside a panel of 3 judges who mark drivers on style, speed and line to decide the winner of each battle.
In a twin battle, basically each car takes turn at lead and chase. The lead car must follow a qualifying line, which means running the rear or front of the car onto clipping zones around the circuit. The chase car must try and mirror the lead car, get as close as possible without making contact. Whoever's better over the 2 runs, a majority vote from the judges gets you through to the next stage of competition.
It is essentially kind of still a little bit of a race. You've got to have pace, but at the same time it's about how much angle, it's about, how fast you can go sideways rather than in a straight line. And, with a lot of tyre smoke and 2 cars door to door, it can be very spectacular to watch.
The standard of competition attracts the sport's biggest names, like Japanese star Naoki Nakamura, who'd flown in especially for the event.
Well, it's raining a lot here in Ireland compared to Japan, but my aim is to win. It's time for me to win this event.
Alongside the veterans, though, there's a new generation completely unfazed by the competition.
We're all teenagers, really, and we're all really good friends, so it's nice to have a battle between us. We kind of have a bit of a rivalry going on, and it's nice to show the older lads how it's done.
You can't go out and sort of feel the pressure. You go out feeling the pressure, you only make mistakes, so you sort of have to try and wash that away. I've won the title before, but just to do it twice would be unbelievable.
Dwayne McKeever swept the competition aside, winning the final battle to secure his 2nd IDC crown. The 20-year-old represents a new breed of young guns at the forefront of a championship already compared to established series in Poland and the United States.
They just drive 110% always. They've learned, I guess, how to do this on computer games and just come straight onto the track and get into it. They've got great cars as well, big horsepower cars, big money spent. And yeah, it's really changing the game up. And for someone like me that's been in the sport so long, it's a new challenge for me.
Anybody that thinks they can come here and win an event, it's not the easiest thing in the world to do, to try and beat the Irish. It's such a small little island, but I don't know what you boys put in the potatoes, but they're such good drivers, it's unbelievable. So yeah, we have so much fun coming back here.